Dungeons and Drag Queens, the podcast, is a wild, spicy, mature podcast not meant for children. If you like what you hear, though, you can find all of our links to our Twitter, TikTok, and Discord in the description. Previously on Dungeons and Drag Queens. When we last left our friends, they were talking to the Colbots with one of the leaders, and he was telling you that you guys need to get your hands on the Crystal Crown. And then he told you where you could find that, which is in the Nether region. It's been a long day. You haven't really had a chance to eat yet, but randomly directly in front of you, there is just a large platter of food in the middle of the pathway. It's on a table, it's in the middle of the road, and it's there.
Oh god, you see this feed? This looks fucking good.
Brad, can you test that out for me? My tummy's grumbling.
Yeah, Brad takes a bite of some fried chicken right now.
There's just a table of food in the middle of the fucking woods.
Brad shoves a piece of food in Yotrix's face. He's like, this is so good.
Brad, have you been keeping a list of the things that you're taking? Like, do you know what you have?
You have a bottle of cum and a bottle of shit.
I have Gary's skull.
Keep track of those because they will come in handy at some point.
Brad starts petting the table. I think it's a puppy.
Little guy wanna go fetch? Brad, eat the rest of the chicken, get a bone.
Brad throws the bone. He's like, go get it, boy.
And you see it galloping towards the bone.
Guys, can I keep it?
Stella's gonna crouch down in front of the creature and ask, "Hey, little guy, what do you eat? Do you eat yourself?"
You see it spin in circles and like Ouroboros itself with its sausage tail.
Yay! Brad's super happy and picks up the dog.
It jumps out of your arms and a bunch of food falls off in like little baggies and then it runs off into the woods. It's gone.
Brad starts staring in the sunset, really sad.
There is a clearing that is designated like a video game would be for camping and save points.
Brad's moping while he's cutting wood for the fire.
I'm sure we can find you some creature.
So, like, why are you so good at shooting stuff? I meant to ask you that, like, a while ago, but, like, I forget stuff.
I used to shoot all types of things. Handguns, rifles, shotguns. Used to do it for competitions.
You ever shoot a man?
A person? No. But then again, no one was ever stupid enough to challenge me.
You see 5 of these little tiny creatures sneaking into the camp around you. They're going,
Brad pulls out a ration, and he goes, hello, guys, you want, like, some food?
Brad, be careful. We don't know what these creatures are. They don't seem as friendly as the Hound.
Alright, I'm casting Fairy Fire.
You do see 2 outlines glowing, one in Yotrix's tent and one in Stella's tent.
Get the fuck out of my shit!
The one that's trying to get out of Stella, she's gonna aim an Eldritch Blast at it.
You hit the boggle, but you also hit the bedsheet that it was carrying.
Whose kids are these? They're sticky, they're stealing our shit.
It makes a bunch of rude gestures, then runs into the woods going,
I thought Stella was overreacting when she blew up her own fucking sheet, but did you guys see the fucking gestures that little shit was throwing my way? I don't even know what half that shit meant, but I can assume.
Right, yep, the one on Brad is just continually bopping him in the back of the head with a ration.
I want to snatch the one on Brad. I want to snatch it by its fucking throat.
I snap its neck. I'm done. I snap its little fucking neck.
I'm checking to see what else has been stolen from me, so I'm in my tent.
You two get some rest, and I'll take first watch.
What am I supposed to rest with? You burned your sheet and mine's stolen. Little cum goblin.
I give her my shirt because of chivalry.
Wow. Okay. So you get through the night, and now you are journeying forth again. Let's see what the next fun adventure is for you.
This has been like a weird 24 hours, right, guys? Like, the table thing I thought was pretty odd, and then, like, being ransacked by a group of hoodlum cum goblins, like...
No, I rather like the Hound, but those creatures, I could have done without them.
Yeah.
Yucky.
Yeah, let's just, like, try to avoid any more, like, jizz-soaked animals at this
And
point.
also, not everything is meant to be fed. Not everything is friendly.
That's
you're right.
true.
Yeah.
Just had to be came on the second time to learn that, huh, Brad?
Yeah. I think a little got in my mouth. I didn't want to tell you guys last night. I felt very ashamed of it. But yeah, I think a little got in my mouth.
Low key, how did it taste?
Kind of sweet, actually. Yeah.
And moving on. As you're walking through the forest, you start to notice that the trees the leaves are shaking a little bit. and the ground is patted down, and there's leaves that are on the ground and everything. But it's in the middle of the path, so these are what you're noticing as you're walking.
Patted down like it's well traveled, or like one big uniform padded.
You could do an investigation or survival check.
Honestly, neither one is particularly high.
I got 9.
I got a 1.
I got 2. I got a 2.
All right, so we just keep on trucking, guys.
What did you guys roll?
I got a 2.
9.
No, what for though? What were you
Survival.
rolling?
Survival. I got a 2 on survival.
I rolled a 1 on investigation. So
Investigation, survival. Okay, so Jordan got the highest. Yotrix with investigation. So you see that the leaves are kind of centered in the path, but that's really all you notice. Like they just kind of like there was maybe like a gust of wind that just blew them all into one spot. But the trees are still moving.
Is that wind? Are the trees moving? Should we be concerned about this?
We can always test. And she's gonna stick her finger in her mouth and hold it up to see if she feels a breeze.
There's no breeze.
Brad's gonna stick his willy out and see if there's breeze.
Put it away, Brad. Put it
Okay.
away. We've had enough cum monsters.
You're right.
for-
Yeah,
for,
I'm
like, our
gonna
life.
put it back in my
Thank
pants now.
I don't feel a breeze, so that's concerning.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to a tree, climb it, and just kind of like hold on to one of the branches to see if the tree itself is vibrating.
Okay. Roll dexterity or athletics.
That's a good roll. That's an 18.
Okay. You climb up the tree pretty nimbly. You get up onto a tree branch that you see
Nimble as
there,
fuck.
and you kind of daintily hang from it, kind of like Batman, like with like 2 feet on the tree, and then you're holding onto the branch, and you're just kind of like looking out, hanging there. The tree is just kind of being a tree, but you can definitely hear sound from above you, and you hear.
Brad, get an umbrella.
Oh, no,
There's
yeah,
some
no.
goblins in the trees.
Brad runs away. Brad runs. No more cum. I'm so tired of cum.
Brad, no, dear.
And as you run away, you hear now, and you see a winged coalbutt jump out of the tree and swoop down towards you.
Towards me?
Yeah, to try and stop you from running away.
Friend or foe?
Because if it runs past me, I want to try to, I don't know, grab it.
I want to poke its eyes.
The Colbutts have been helping us, Brad.
Oh!
The Colbutt Lord? The one who seared us and gave us visions? Yeah.
Wussy Bartholomew?
You're looking at these coalbutts as winged coalbutts, but they don't look the same as the ones from the tribe that you were in before. They're similar, like they're still lizards and they're still obviously coalbutts, but like they have different colorations and different markings on them, almost like they signify they're from a different tribe.
I poke its eyes and then I put it in a chokehold. I'm like, "Argh!" and yeah. What do I roll for?
No,
Why?
it hasn't even gotten to you.
Oh.
It just started chasing towards you.
Oh.
If you'd like to do that, you can put yourself in position to do that.
I put myself in position to do that.
Okay. And then when you're doing that, you can roll a counter dex on it, and we'll see if it can outroll you. But it gets advantage because it has control over its flight path.
I rolled a 2. I'm going to use my.
Well, so did it.
I have
Both times with advantage. It rolled 2 twice.
I have inspiration, so I'm gonna burn my inspiration and roll again. Then
Okay.
I rolled a 5. Let's go, bitch.
Okay. So yeah. So it tried to weave out of the way, but like a tree branch hit its wing as it did that, so it got stuck and it kept going forward, and then it tried again, and it still hit another branch, and so it just comes straight at you. And you just like hold your hand out, you like catch it midair, like.
I just want to like poke its eye, like I'm jabbing, like I'm just like, and it's like ah. And
so
then,
like as it turns to look at its wings and back, and by the time it looks forward at you, it's too late, and it just sees your fingers and it flies onto your 2 fingers like skewers, and your roll strength.
16.
16. Okay, so when you hold your hand out to do that, it flies in like this. But then the momentum of its body, it stops on your fingers, but the rest of it goes like this and flies forward. But your arm just kind of pushes back. So you slide back with a little bit, but like it's just skewered on your fingers on both of its eyes. It does not kill it, and it's flailing around frantically, but it is skewered on your fingers.
I want to hold it, and then I'm gonna yell, "Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?"
And it's like, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see anything. I'm blind. What are you doing? And you hear in the trees around you more winged cobots swooping down, be like, John, John, we're coming. We're gonna help you. It's gonna be okay. And they start swimming down, and they circle around you. But they don't really know what to do. They're very panicky because their friend has now been blinded by your fingers.
I'm screaming at them. Where's Martha? Give me Martha! I need Martha!
Who's all that? Do we know Martha? Do we know who Martha is? And they start looking at each other. Is that that one girl? I don't know. I think her name's Megan. What about the one at the bars?
I want Megan! Give me Megan!
Megan? Well, fine. Just don't kill John. Don't kill John. And they all three of them jump up, fly away, and disappear. John is still panicky and flailing around, screaming about how blind he is.
Stella's gonna walk up and summon a rapier out of shadow and point it at the Colbot. Stop struggling, or we'll stir you anyway.
And it goes, I know what you're threatening me with. I can't see anything. Ah!
She'll gently put the tip of the rapier to the thing's chest. I will run you through the body.
And it goes, that's kind of hot.
You'll not enjoy it nearly as much as I will.
And it immediately calms down. Is it still hanging from your fingers?
I got him in a chokehold now. I definitely got him in a chokehold now. And I get his face and I lick it and I go, "Give me Megan."
Brad?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
In the distance, you can see the three Colbots are flying back. Well, two of the Colbots are flying back, and they like have someone in their hands. They drop this person in front of you. Roll perception, all three of you.
I'm so uncomfortable with this entire encounter.
Ooh, 3. Not looking good.
I got a nat 20. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Got a 3.
So both of you are like, this must be Megan, but Brad, you notice that it's the Colbot with a wig on.
I'm gonna hold the guy tighter, and Brad's gonna go, give me Megan.
He steps up and goes, I am Megan. I'm the Megan. And the other two are like, it's Megan. Look, you can tell it's Megan. She's got hair. It's Megan.
Brad, who is Megan?
Pause.
I
Pause.
don't know.
I am so fucking overwhelmed by this entire scene of people like fucking Brad has all of a sudden like morphed into like Christopher Nolan Batman. Stella has a fucking rapier that she just pulled out of literal air. And there's like a cross-dressing Colbot now. I accidentally cast Thunderclap.
Clap them cheeks, girl.
I'm so overwhelmed.
Wait, you're about to hit us with that.
I am screaming for everyone to just shut the fuck up so I can understand what's happening and accidentally thunderclap all your asses.
Okay, so everyone roll Constitution save.
Yep.
Con save? Oh,
Yeah, it's a con save. Con save 11.
I'm over it.
I got a 17, so I'm fine. But I see the clap coming, and I'm like, I see the clap coming. STDs. That's funny.
All right, so you guys are good. Thank God.
No, I got a 9. I'm not good. I'm not okay.
It's fine. It's only a d6 of damage.
A damage I don't need to take.
Well, starting to pull out a weapon.
One Colbot succeeds on the save.
Okay.
The other 3 get hit by, instead it's 1d6.
Yeah. I'm rolling now. It's 4.
4. Okay, so everyone takes 4 damage.
And now can everyone fucking quiet down now?
All 3 of the Colbots that are standing in front of you just kind of stare. And Megan reaches up, grabs the wig, rips it off, puts it behind her back.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I knew you
Thank
weren't
you.
Megan.
Stella, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what I just did there. Can we just have a calm conversation right now? Brad, don't let that fucker go. One with the wig. What's going on here?
Brad holds the cobalt tighter and he's like, I want
There you go.
Megan.
We don't know who Megan is. We don't want.
Everyone ignore him. We don't know who Megan is. We don't need a Megan. What we need to know
We don't
is,
want
are
Megan.
you guys here to help us get to the overgrown bush?
Yeah, the overgrown bush. That's well, we were just trying to catch some food in our trap. Why are you going to the overgrown bush?
Business for Kobold Lord.
No business for no one. We're doing a competition. That's all you need to know.
They must be.
And they start whispering together.
No whispering or you burn. And she's gonna flash a purple flame in her hand.
Brad starts screaming, Martha! Martha!
And John goes, I'm so confused.
Where is she? Where is she?
We're all confused, man.
Don't worry, as long as you don't struggle and irritate us, we probably won't kill you.
Yeah, what kind of food were you looking for? You couldn't have just been here for food. This is too convenient.
Well, we like to eat things that are alive.
And you see it starts to salivate a little bit.
So do I. And Brad bites the neck of the one. He's like, ah! But it's not hard. It's like actually like kind of like it's just a nibble.
Brad, you can't.
Sensually nibbling.
John blushes.
Brad stops.
Brad, you can't say you don't want. You want things to stop coming on you, and then nibble on their necks.
Yeah, you're probably right, Stella. I'm going through a phase right now. I really like Batman.
Does Batman nibble on necks?
No.
This one does.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're
You
right,
do you,
Stella.
sweetie, but if you don't want it to happen,
And the Colbot that was in the middle with the wig sees you nibble on John's neck and slowly pulls the wig back out, puts it on.
Brad looks at it immediately and goes, put the wig down now.
And it gets sad and it pulls the wig back off and holds it in front of itself. And the other two are like,
Well, the only thing in the overgrown bush is the Logan Paul Drag Royale. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, we're competitors and we're gonna win.
Well, you can't compete against your superiors.
well, that's good then. There's no one there better than us.
No, in the ranking of Sir Lord Richard Noggin, the angels are competing, and you can't beat them. He would kill you.
Unless we kill him and the angels.
and so they go,
Well, do you not work for Lord Richard Noggin?
We work for ourselves.
Nah, dude's a straight up dick. Richard equals dick, you know? just so you kobolds know that. I'm smart.
and you see them all look at each other, and then they look at John, and they go,
If you let John go, we'll help you.
I'm gonna need some sort of guarantee. Give me the wig.
What?
that's not a guarantee.
Yeah. All right.
so the Colbot looks at the wig and looks at you and goes,
I just found this.
Yeah, it's mine now.
and it reluctantly hands the wig to you. And as it hands it to you, it looks at Brad and goes,
Oh God.
No. Actually? No.
and John, where are you holding John right now?
Lovingly.
By the lovingly.
Like position wise, like in front of you,
Like, yeah, so, like, if I was doing a chokehold.
directly in front of you. Okay. And you hear John go,
What's that? What? Do you have a dagger?
Yeah.
Brad, no.
You should have let me release the willy sooner.
We got our insurance. You can let the creature go, John.
Is it like, what kind of insurance?
I don't know, but I also don't care. They seem to not like Richard either.
Like house insurance, car insurance? Like what kind of insurance are we doing?
We use all around here.
Nice. Wait, guys, I have an idea. And I have to talk to the DM about this idea. Fuck, I don't have my phone on me.
you can message in Discord.
Plus, you took the thing's wig.
Hell yeah, I took the wig. Did you see the wig power that Richard gave us before? I'm collecting every wig in this motherfucking head. Crazy? Hell yeah.
You're gonna become a wig collector in D&D.
I'd rather collect wigs than collect cum.
Fair.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like there's more choices than. I'd hope there are more choices than that.
No, those
That's
are
lame.
it.
That's
Those are
lame.
it.
Collect cum. Join the cum side. Alright, everybody, I have an idea. Like a good agent, Realm Farm is there.
And as you say that, someone materializes next to you in a swirling wind, and they go, "Oh, it is I, your Realm Farm agent. I enjoyed your clever ruse, Brad. You're smarter than you look."
I like to think that when my mom calls me special, she means special.
Sure she does.
What is our agent here?
Yeah, I got us a state realm agent to make sure we have good insurance.
There's insurance here?
If I deem so, sure.
What do you guys cover?
We cover many things: accidental injury, homicide, pillaging, stealing, you name it.
Can I get my bed sheet back?
Well, I can't help you with that because it's already been stolen before your policy was active.
Okay, well, you're not being very helpful.
That's not what insurance is for.
Well, it works here the same as it does back home.
So, like, can we get insurance on these guys not betraying us? Like, if they do betray us, they have to, like, get penalized. I don't know, like, maybe their wings are cut off or something.
I do
Okay.
like the way you think, Brad.
Thanks.
Well, I'm sure I could whip something up. And you see this State Farm or this Realm Farm agent that looks oddly familiar to you. Swirl his finger around, and a document just appears in front of him. He goes, "I've made you a contract. All you need to do is sign here. That will activate your Realm Farm insurance.
How much is this?
To be determined."
Can I... someone that can read, read the fine print?
I'll tell you what. I'll activate your insurance for 1 vial of excrement of your choice.
Brad?
I'm not shitting in a bottle, Brad. That's on you.
I knew this stuff was gonna come in handy. You guys had no faith in me, but it came. Literally, it came. So many things came. I have PTSD from this. I need therapy. Does this insurance have therapy? I need therapy. Anyways,
Sure.
Therapeutic coverage.
Brad hands him the vial of all the shit and comes.
I only need one of these, and this one, it's fresh. And he takes the one from the boggle.
Oh, this stuff was kind of sweet though. Anyways, take it.
All right, and just sign here, and your insurance will be activated. This will ensure that the coal butts of winged variety from the Red Clan cannot betray you until terms of your agreement have ended.
Thanks. All right, I signed it.
Excellent. And then he hands it over to the coal butts and goes, "Your turn." And they look at him, and they get down on one knee, and they grab it, and they sign it without even looking. "Thank you, boys. Ta-ta for now." Woo-hoo! And he swirls away in another spiral and disappears.
Well, this was a trip.
How did that actually work?
Yeah. So, like, anyways, where is she? Where is she?
Brad, let it go.
Oh,
And the coal butts run over and grab John and carry him away. And it's like, "You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, John. It's fine. We're gonna get him there, and it's gonna be fine." And so one of them, the one that had the wig originally, turns and goes, "I'm Clarence."
nice to meet you, Clarence.
And he goes,
And we'll get you safely to Logan Paul's Drag Royale.
Cool. Can I use healing word on poor little John?
"No.
Why?
No, John is now blinded forever."
Oh, I'm an asshole.
All right. Well, I tried. I mean, points for trying, right, Clarence?
No,
I give him my reading glasses.
He puts them on and goes,
this doesn't help.
They're yours, little buddy. They're yours.
Yeah, they're all yours, man. I know that I never use them, so now you can. At least you'll look smart, you know?
Oh God.
and he stands up extra tall and goes,
Does this make me look smart?
and the other kobolds go,
Yeah, John, you look so smart. So smart.
and the one in the back goes, "John, you look so smart." And so Clarence starts leading you guys
Oh, jeez.
through the forest, and they say,
How about we'll fly you guys there? It'll be faster. And then you won't have to do a 4th random encounter.
As long as I'm not riding on John.
Yeah, John doesn't know where he's going.
So Clarence and the other two grab a hold of you by the shoulders and pick you guys up and start flying. And John, trailing behind, starts to veer off. And they have to go like, John, this way. And he just kind of redirects himself following the sounds of their voices.
Oh my Christ.
And he goes,
Can you guys, like, sing so I can follow you?
and the one in the front goes,
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
the one in the front goes,
Don't worry, John. I'll sing to guide you.
and he just starts crying.
Oh my God.
He's not gonna ask the performers to do it. He's gonna ask us.
Oh my God.
I feel horrible. I genuinely feel horrible right
To be
now.
fair, they were gonna murder us. They're gonna try to devour us. They're
Yeah,
gonna-
They did. They were trying to eat us.
The one that's crying is like,
John, the love of my life. I'm stabbed by a finger knife. God, I'll be here till you die. And until the day, I'll just simply cry.
and he just keeps repeating that over and over again while he's crying and singing.
I'm tearing up right now. This is so funny.
So they fly you there, and you guys end up getting to the outskirts of the overgrown bush. It's so densely covered by trees that the Colbutts can't fly into it. So they drop you off on the outskirts of the forest, and they go,
All right, we did what we said we'd do. Now we're going to leave and never see you again.
Well, at least one of you won't.
and the one in front just goes,
Okay, bye.
and they turn around and fly away, and you just hear the one going, "Ah!" as he so slowly dissipates into the distance.
Not a good person. Not a good person.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying.
So now you get to the forest, and as I said before, it's very dense, so you can't really see too far in front of you. But there is a very strict path that you can go through. That is, there's no veering off from it. Like you can't get past it. It just there is no way to fit between the trees and everything. But you can hear almost it's like a tunnel basically, and you can hear in the distance some chattering of people, but it sounds like they're very far away, but there must be a bunch of them because you can hear them all the way from where you are. So as you start going through, you see an opening kind of break up into the dense trees. There's coverage still of the canopies of trees, so that you still can't see the sky or anything. And it's all lit up with manufactured lighting and magical lighting and things like that throughout the whole place. And you see a large circular stage in the middle of everything made out of wood from the trees that they chopped down in the forest to create that space. And then you see bleachers that are suspended in the trees all the way around it, like stadium style bleachers that have people sitting in it, joking around, laughing. And there's like hundreds and hundreds of people just hanging out there. And then on the stage, you see one singular microphone right at the front of the stage in the middle. And you see a desk next to the stage that says registration and a path that leads right down to it.
Well, that's where we need to go.
Yeah. Brad, what are you going to do in the competition?
I don't actually know. I'll be the cheerleader. I'll cheer you guys on. Brad immediately runs into the forest and is looking for pom-poms.
Well, okay. Do a survival check.
Oh God, is there shit in the woods? Oh Lord.
I got that natty 20. Who got that natty 20? Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
So you're out there and you see a bunch of plants that they're like thistles, so they have like natural little spines to them that look kind of like they could be pom-poms if you had enough of them, and you start collecting them, and they look kind of like a very organic, nature-friendly pom-pom.
Love it. All right.
Brad ties his shirt to look like a bra now. He's like, that's like, he got like in a bra kind of thing going on. And then he gets the pom-poms and he puts his hair like a single. Do you guys have a ponytail holder by chance?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, thanks. And he grabs a ponytail holder and he makes one single little ponytail. And he's like, all right, I'm ready. Let's do this, guys.
God, I'm so fucking ready now too. Brad's now Brandy.
Yeah.
How dare you talk to my sister husband like that? I had to beat your ass.
No, it's just Joe Dirt. Are you working your way down to the registration table?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get down to the registration table and you see this elven woman sitting there. She has pointy ears, very short haircut, very almost like 11 from Stranger Things, like very, very short, almost buzzed off completely. And she looks up at you and goes, what's your team's name?
The ass clappers.
Team Starfire.
And she looks at the three of you and she goes, what's the name that you registered under?
Isn't this the registry? Isn't this where we do that?
Right, I need to verify you're on the list.
We're on the list.
I don't know what that means, but what's your team's name that you registered
Brad
under?
uses his Jedi mind power and goes, we're on the ass clappers.
The ass clappers?
Yes, and you will also give me a back scratch.
And she looks down at her list and she goes, yes, I see you on the list here. Okay. Yes, you are tent number 3. And she points behind her where there are 5 different tents that are set up. A yellow one, green one, blue one. Doesn't matter what color they are, honestly. They're just there. And they all have names of teams on them. As she clicks registered on the paper, the name Ass Clappers pops up on the 3rd tent, the one directly in the middle, and it's set up for you.
Hot.
Where's my back scratch?
She looks at you and just blinks and goes, good luck. Next.
Thank you.
And as she does that, the ground underneath you moves and just kind of shuffles you forward.
Oh my god, so we're the ass clappers now?
Hell yeah, we are. Am I right, guys? Like, what a good name. Because we clap cheeks. We clap them cheeks.
So you can head over to your tent if you'd like.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Getting all up in
And
there.
as you get to your tent, you see there are 2 bodyguards standing in front of the tent. And they saw that you went to the registration booth, and they pull the tent apart, opening it up and letting you go inside. And when you get inside, it is a very lavish tent with 3 beds set up in different sections that are almost like rooms in the tent. You see a table full of food. You see a fountain of water. You see lavish pillows and blankets and sheets. And there's a chandelier with magical lighting up above. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful setup.
I'm gonna start getting ready.
Okay.
I'm assuming the competition's today, right?
Yes.
Do we have enough time for a short rest?
The competition is actually going to be the next morning, so you're going to have another rest tonight.
Fabulous.
Yep, you'll have
Okay.
a whole another rest tonight.
I want to start looking through everything because, like, really, like in the back of my mind, I'm like actually concerned about this competition. So I'm trying to see like what stuff we have, like makeup, wardrobe. I'm like immediately going back to work.
Okay, so as you get down to whichever room you decide is going to be yours, you see a armoire that is got a beautiful mirror on it. It's old, like elvish wood, and it's carved beautifully with lots of different designs on it, and it's filled with drawers of makeup, both organic and non-organic, animal cruelty free and extra cruel to animals. Like every variation that you want of makeup is available.
Solid. Oh, this works out way better than I thought it was going to.
And as you say that, the elven woman from the registration desk opens the tent and walks in. She goes, you said you were the ass clappers, correct?
Yes.
That would indeed appear to be who we are.
Huh. And what were your names?
What names are on the list?
And she looks down at her list and she looks at you and she goes, hopefully yours.
I'm Richie's bitches number 1.
My name is Stella.
Fuck, Stella, come on.
These are not the droids that you are looking for. And Brad waves his hand in the Jedi mind trick again. These are not the droids that you are looking for.
And I think they're tired. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. And she goes, thank you. That's all I needed. And she looks at Yotrix and makes a smug smile. And then turns around and walks
I
out.
will fight you, I swear to God.
Excuse me?
You're not better than me! You're not better than me!
Yo, Trix, do you have, like, beef with that chick? Like, what was that about?
I don't fucking know.
She's not even competing, sweetie. She's a worker.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
You guys can continue getting ready and doing what you want, looking through things. The sun's starting to come down, and it looks like everyone is out kind of partying at this point. The festival's going, people are cheering and laughing and drinking and eating and fornicating. Just all the things that you do at like Coachella.
Nice. Okay.
So is that what happens at Coachella?
Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
It is. Absolutely.
Okay.
Also other illicit substances, but you know.
Understandable.
But yeah, so you guys have all that going on. Are you guys gonna hang out in the tent? You're gonna go out and see the festivities, or what's going on?
I'm joining the festivities. Hell yeah. I'm finding myself a cup.
I thought you said cuck, and I was very
I
concerned.
mean, we got a whole tent to ourselves. Tomato, tomato.
Tomatoes are technically a tomato.
They sure are. They sure
Yeah.
are. Glad we're on the same page.
All right, let's go get some French fries. Do they have French fries here?
I don't know, but if not, you could invent them. Be a king.
I could invent something? And Brad's eyes light up, and he's actually very excited about this, about possibly
Do they
inventing
even
something.
have potatoes here?
Well, they know about our world, and they have plenty of things from it. So
And as you walk up, you see a whole section that has tater tots and French fries and potato wedges and curly fries and a couple different fry variations you've never seen of. There's some freedom fries, there's living fries, there's dead fries, there's English fries, and then there's chips.
I grabbed the living fries.
Okay, and what are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna put one in my mouth.
And as you do, it goes.
I didn't hear anything.
It was bloody murder scream. So if anybody wants to imagine what it was like a small.
Are you biting it?
Oh yeah, slowly.
And as you bite it, your mouth fills with ketchup.
I don't even like fries that
I
much.
don't think that was ketchup. I don't think that was ketchup. I don't think that was ketchup. I don't think that was ketchup.
what did you think you were going to eat?
The vendor goes, no, that's ketchup. That's the whole trait of the living fries. It's like you're eating a living organism, but they're just fries with ketchup inside.
Ah, cool.
That's a little fucked up.
Yeah, we have some really fucked up people that come here.
At least you're honest. That's cool, I guess.
So what are the hot dogs?
And you look over, and it's a bunch of dogs standing up on bipedal dogs going,
No! I'd rather starve.
Do you guys know mind wiping tricks? Like, can you erase my memory at this point, or is that not a thing? I'm just wondering.
one of the dogs, it's a poodle, and they're standing up really tall, and they look at you and go, woof.
I need a drink.
Stella.
Do you guys have alcohol here? Is alcohol an option?
And the fry vendor's like, yeah, you got to go over to the alcohol booth.
Hell yeah. All right. See you guys later.
And as you guys are meandering, you see a couple. You see these three queens that everyone's flocking around and like looking at and really excited about. And you see one. She has wild hair. It's just kind of flailing all around. She's a tiefling. She's got like these artistic kind of clothes on. She looks very artsy, very like a little bit punk, a little skater, like grungy skater kind of almost, very much like an artist would, wear ripped shirt, paint all over, that kind of thing. She's got giant hoop earrings. Have you ever watched Austin Powers? She looks kind of like Foxy from that a little bit. Like she's really got the spice going on. She's ready to go. And she's dancing around. And then you see next to her another drag queen that is wearing a bright red dress, full length with bright red shoes. She has gloves that come up to her, to like her elbow, that are bright red and shiny. She has red hair that half drapes down over her face and bright blue eyes. You can only see one of, with bright red lips. And she's got a huge rack and a big butt. And she's standing there looking all sexy and sultry. And then in between the two of them, you see a very short drag queen who looks like someone from like the 80s. She's got blonde hair with a big bump. She's got sweatbands on her arms and on her legs. She's got jorts on. Her makeup's a little wild, like a derby girl kind of. And she smiles, and she's got a crystal crown on her head.
Is that what we need?
I think that's what we need. Yeah, I think that's the crown.
That would appear to be it.
We should talk to them, but Brad, you should shut the fuck up.
Right. Good plan.
Yeah. Yep.
Fraternizing with the competition could be bad.
Roll perception with advantage, all three of you.
So we're gonna erase that fucking 2.
I have a 20.
Not quite. I got a 9.
And what did you get, Jordan?
I got a 9.
19.
Okay, so 2019 and 9. Because Yotrik's a little bitter about the performance back in the bar, he almost specifically doesn't recognize them. But Brad and Stella both recognize them as the stars of the show back at the bar, the ones that everyone came to see. Trixie D. Spitches, Wish Donna Star, and Cherry Papa.
They came here too?
So, like, they must be part of this world then? Like, so they're stars in our world and the other world.
Could be. Who knows?
Or they're actually from here and have just been cucking Earth performers for our winnings.
Stella, I think that Yotrix is a little angry.
I'm not angry.
She's very competitive.
Yeah, you're right. I'll give him like space so he doesn't like beat me up.
Smart.
You could sense the rage emanating from Yotrix as he says that.
I don't understand why I still don't have a drink in my hand.
And as you say that, a tree nymph floats up to you, puts a drink in your hand, and floats away.
Oh, thank Jesus. All right, Stella, what's the plan?
And some man in the background goes, "Welcome."
Thank you.
Stella will not be taking any alcohol because she vaguely recalls what happened after the last time she did from a strange bar, and that being that she doesn't recall anything.
Toilets.
So she will not be partaking of the alcohol.
Speaking of which, Yotrix roll a Constitution save.
That's a good one. That's a 14.
It's not good enough though. You have to pee.
Can I get a buffer or something? Like,
Yeah, if you had a +1, you would have been fine, but you don't. So, but you notice that there are porta pods along the back row towards the woods, which are little rectangular tents that are about the size of a person, a little bigger, that you can use, and they say "pee here."
No, I'd rather piss myself. Do I have to?
And also, you notice next to that there's an alchemy booth.
Oh God, Brad, can you do me a favor as our very valiant bodyguard?
Guard body. Yeah, what's up?
Guard body, yes, guard my body.
Yeah.
Could you just check out the outhouse for me real quick?
Yeah.
Just like feel the toilet, make sure it's clean.
Sure, yeah, I can do that. So Brad goes up to the toilet and he opens it up and he has his axe ready. He's like
That's right.
poking it and he gets like toilet paper and he wipes the seat down. He's like,
and you're looking at the toilet, and the toilet itself is very ornate, very well designed. It's very beautiful toilet. It looks like someone carved it out of porcelain or marble or something like that. As you wipe the seat, it kind of vibrates a little bit and goes, "Ooh."
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Brad, do you see something?
Yeah, Trix, how do you feel about squatting in the woods?
Super comfortable about it.
Yeah, I do that. I
Okay.
think I have. Anyways, why would you want to use a toilet in public? Again, we've had this discussion. It's weird.
Are you going to go squat in the woods? Someone overhears Brad say that, and they go, "You can't do that.
Why not, pussy?
It'll kill you."
Ow! What? Wait, what? What do you?
Brad, what
do
are they
mean
saying?
it's gonna kill
And then they walk away.
Brad, what?
Wait, what? Yo, chicks, I think you should use the bathroom. I find it absolutely disgusting that you'd want to use the toilet in a public area, but at the same time, I value my life. So please use the toilet now, like right now.
Use fucking guard body.
Fine. You know what? No, I can't. I'm sorry. It's just too
No,
weird.
I'll use the toilet. I'll use the fucking toilet. The creepy thing with the fucking tongue. I'll use the fucking toilet.
No,
It's fine. I asked you one thing.
We don't know that. We don't know about that.
Yeah, we don't know about that. Remember, we forgot all that.
Memory gone.
I have flashes I remember flashes,
She has PTSD from the
and
shit.
it has traumatized me severely. I use the toilet. God damn it.
Okay. Just like normally, like you sit on the toilet, use it normal, or are you trying to do something fancy, like squat over it?
It's like a normal like tiny outhouse, right?
It's a little bigger because the toilet is a little bigger.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking Spider-Man on the wall.
It's a tent.
Can't win, man. Can't win.
I did say it was a tent.
You did say it was a 10. Fuck. All right. I got it. So instead of squatting on the ground, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gargoyle on top of it.
Okay.
Okay? So if it moves, I can just spring out from the fucking tent. So I'm like this.
Roll dexterity with disadvantage.
What's the disadvantage? I got an 8. What could the fucking disadvantage be?
It could be in that one. You could.
You better
You
hope it's
follow-
not.
What do you mean? I better hope it's not. I got a 10.
Okay, so roll with disadvantage. So roll again. Take the lower of the two.
Fuck. All right. Oh god, no.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you get most of it in the toilet, but a bunch of it does land on the toilet seat. And as you get down and you're no longer on the toilet, the tongue comes out and goes and slurps up what missed the toilet, and then goes in, and you hear.
I'm never using a toilet in this realm ever the fuck again.
Then you leave. You're good. You feed. You're all set.
I toss my drink also. By
Into
the
the
way.
toilet.
No, like into the
Oh.
crap. Like as I'm leaving, I'm just like, fuck this place. Can't even get a decent fucking drink around here.
And as you say that, a man with 6 arms walks up to you, very bulky, very buff, very handsome, and he goes, "Well, I've been told I make some pretty good drinks myself."
All right. Well, I'm gonna trust him. Give me a drink. Hey, drink. Let's go. I don't think you realize how desperate I am for a good stiff cocktail.
And he's like, "I'm probably one of the best bartenders in this realm, so come on over to my booth."
Oh,
and
my
he
God,
and
yeah.
he brings you over, and he goes, "You're Yotrix, right?"
I believe my Christian name is Richie's Bitches #1.
Oh,
How,
okay.
How'd you hear that fake ass name?
And he goes, I work at a bar. Hear things sometimes." And he goes back behind the bar and he hands you a drink that also looks very familiar.
Oh my God! Is it the fucking barkeeper from the beginning?
Oh shit!
Ah, this is my favorite man ever! Oh my God, you burly little
I did not
bitch.
realize you didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
Well, we forgot, didn't we? Listen, I
Uh.
didn't even recognize the fucking Trixie bitch up on the goddamn stage, okay? I'm not the most perceptive.
You're the highest wisdom. Not the best perception. You have the best perception.
He has literally never rolled for wisdom one fucking time or intelligence, and those are my only maxed out stats.
Perception is based off of wisdom.
Yeah, well, I ain't perceiving shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so he hands you the same drink he made you at the bar when you
This
first
made me
met.
pee last time. Is this gonna make me pee again?
He goes, "No, I feel a little bad about that actually. So I made it without the you're in a hurry potion in it."
As you should. So it's gonna get me fucked up because it's been a weird couple days.
Yeah.
Could I
Hell yeah.
possibly get some of your in a hurry potion by chance? Maybe.
If you really want some, there's the alchemy booth of the toilets next to the outhouses. You could probably go and buy one from them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Thank you. Goodbye.
And so Thomas looks back at Yotrix and goes, "I don't know if you remember, my name's Thomas."
Sure. I'm just interested in the drink.
He looks, he kind of deflates a little bit and goes, "Oh, okay." And he walks away with all 6 of his arms kind of hanging down.
She doesn't want your
Thanks,
cocktail,
Tom.
my guy.
Stella will just be with Brad in case he buys something.
Okay, we'll jump over to the alchemy table. As you stand there, you see these large creatures that are very terrifying for you if you've never seen them in their true form before. Most people in this realm are used to it because they know the toilets, but you guys are not. But these guys tower at around 8 feet tall. They are made of pure porcelain with very elongated legs and arms. Their head almost looks like a pelican with a toilet bowl for the mouth and the toilet seat that comes up, and their eyes just kind of sit back up here and they look down, almost cartoony, but like a little more menacing and realistic. And they're so big, and when they blink, it makes the wet blinking sound. Like
Juicy.
they see you coming up, and they slowly lift their hand up and set it on the table, and they have very long, pointed fingers. And then they set the other one up and set it on the table, and it's also very long, pointed fingers. And they bend down to you and tilt their head sideways and go, "Hello." And then they stand back up.
Does Brad see this, or is Brad
Yeah,
like doing the
everyone sees
potion?
this.
Yeah.
Is these are the people that work at the alchemy booth. These are the toilets in their true form.
All right, so Brad is just staring at them, unable to say anything, and he reaches for Stella's hand because he's terrified right now.
What do you need, dear? And she'll gently grab it back.
And the toilet looks down at a paper in front of him and takes his hand with one really long finger and slowly puts his finger on the paper and then slides it towards you and then pulls his hand away. It's a list of potions that you can buy.
So Brad's gonna like scary point at the "you're in the hurry" potion. Like he's like, mm-hmm.
And the toilet, much faster than he did up to this point, pivots his head down, looks directly at it with one large eye, and then pivots his head back up and turns around and, like, with his arms up like this, walks back, facing away from you, and grabs a potion, puts it in one hand, holds it like this, and walks back and sets it down on the table in front of you.
Is there a price listed on the paper?
No, there is not.
How much does it cost?
And it holds both its hands out and just goes,
Sorry?
Brad pulls up a piece of gold.
and it goes,
Brad stares at his willy and stares back at the creature, and then stares back at the willy, and then stares back at the creature.
and the creature goes,
I don't know what it's asking for.
I think it wants my pee-pee.
It shakes its head a little bit and it holds its hands out again, and it picks up the potion in one hand and holds an empty hand out for you and does this.
Do you want my pee?
It probably wants one of those bottles you have.
Oh! Yeah, I can do that. You're a scary, terrifying sexual creature. Here's my piece of my feces cup, and I put it in his hand.
And he picks it up, shakes it a little bit, opens it up, pours it in his mouth, kind of does one of these, and you see like it starts to glow a little bit. Like you can see like a path where it's going, starting to glow in its body a little bit. And then it grabs the vial that is set in front of you, holds it behind itself, and then pulls it back out. And it's glowing temporarily, and then he sets it down and the glow fades away, and he puts a cap on it.
Is that the trade done?
Thank you.
And it just kind of bows away.
Okay.
And it sits back down into the shape of a toilet that you are familiar with seeing. And then it goes, "Ding."
Thank you.
I hate everything about what just happened.
Stella's more a spectator and translator.
Brad's crying.
It's okay. The creatures seem to not be aggressive. You're fine here.
And so you hear an announcement from the stage. You hear someone tapping the microphone, and they go, Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Excellent, excellent. Can I get all of the performers to come to stage? We have Team Angels. We have Team Warehouse Spirits. We have the Ass Clappers. We have Pandemonium and Let's Be Honest. Please report to the stage. Thank you. And you see people start shuffling around, and you see groups of people start heading towards the stage. Are you guys going to head towards the stage as well?
I got my dranky drank. Hell yeah, I'm a performer.
Okay. So you guys get up to the stage, and when you get there, you already see two sets of teams up there. You see the Angels, which are Trixie D. Spitches, Wish Down a Star, and Cherry Papa. And you hear as they end the stage, everyone starts clapping and applauding for them and throwing things. And you see a coal butt that you remember from earlier, the one that had the wig on, is screaming, "Wear my hair!" and throws another wig up at them that apparently he had. And then you see another team walk up, and it is a bird person that you aren't familiar with seeing before. Someone that is very small and short and very clearly like a cat type person. And then you see another girl. So the bird person is wearing like gold and silver and brown, and the cat person is wearing a lot of pink and neon blue. And then you see another person that is, it looks like a coal butt. I think they're pretty much a coal butt, but they're wearing a lot of green, and they're green, and they just keep licking their eye. And they are the Warehouse Spirits. And then you guys are up next, and you guys get in line. And then you see another team come up next to you. It's two very butch, buff men with big muscled arms, very hairy chests. They're wearing like a Speedo almost, and very hairy legs, and they have little tiny panda ears and a little tiny panda tail, and they have brown hair that comes down around here and flops like a Bieber cut almost, and bright brown eyes, and they look very similar. And then in between them, you see this very feminine, very chic, very beautiful anime-looking girl with bright red hair, bright blue eyes, and red lips, and she has little red panda ears and a little red panda tail. And she has one arm on either of the big ones, the bigger panda guys, and they are called Pandemonium. And then you see a team of like harpies that come up. One's got a hard hat on and some tools around a work belt. The other one's got a plaid shirt and ripped jeans on. And the third one got a bowl cut, straight down, pretty butch. And they are the Let's Be Honest.
I love
a lot
it.
more competition here than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah, this is a lot. That's a lot of people, honestly.
And they get on stage, and the announcer goes, all right. I'd like to introduce you to our competitor. And everyone starts cheering and screaming and hollering, and you see lights from these fireflies that are the size of like a fucking bird running around shining their butts at people, and lights are just flailing around. They're changing the colors, and just streamers going off, people dancing and screaming. And they go, tonight we celebrate, and tomorrow we fight. And then the cheers continue on, and everyone gets really excited. And then as things start to die down, you hear off in the distance, what? And you see a group of 3 people walk up, and they point directly at the 3 of you and go, imposters!
Brad uses his Jedi mind thing again. He goes, we are not the droids that you are looking for.
And they go, we're the ass clappers! And you hear a gasp of shock in the audience.
Yeah, no, position's already taken, guys.
And you see behind them, with her arms crossed, is the elven lady that was at the registration desk earlier in the day.
Should have done her fucking job. Ask for ID, bitch. already settled into my 10. I ain't leaving.
Alright, guys, we're gonna clap some ass.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Dungeons and Drag Queens. Thank you to Jordan as Yotrix, Parker as Chad, and Nick as Stella. Special thanks to John for all the audio editing on every episode. Don't forget to check out the merch store and the Discord so you can get your own merchandise and hang out with the group and chat. Thanks for the time you spent here today. We love having you here, and we hope to see you again next time on Dungeons and Drag Queens. Bye, everyone.